Michael Jackson alone. Tell him to leave us alone. It's been more than 2 weeks. I can't stop thinking about him, listening to him. I started reading his book Moonwalk. I don't know if that's his first book. I can't remember.
I get it now. I finally understand what Michael was trying to warn us about. And with this new doc series that's dropping about his 2005 trial, the timing is insane. I'm gonna tell you right now, June 13th, 2005, Michael Jackson was found innocent. Not maybe, not we can't prove it, innocent on all 10 counts. But somehow, the world never let him be innocent. And the comments under this trailer are beautiful. People are waking up. People are finally seeing how the media tried to trick all of us. How we were conditioned to not like a man who was proven innocent. My heart hurts because every time Michael breaks records, whether it be music, box office, books, something always pops up trying to tear him down. That's exactly what he said when he was alive. He knew what was happening. This man had over 370 witnesses, many of them kids and parents, who came forward to say that he treated them with nothing but kindness at Neverland. But the media didn't want that part. And let's talk about how they treated him during the investigation. Police manhandled him, dislocated his shoulder, and locked him up in a tiny bathroom. This is how they treated a man who was later proven innocent. Michael Jackson might be the only person in history who is vindicated in the court of law and still punished by the media by not being guilty. But now, we're waking up. We are seeing the truth. And the world is finally realizing how Michael Jackson was really treated. For my last few words, I just have to say, justice doesn't expire, and Michael Jackson deserved better.
When Netflix drops their recent documentary about Michael Jackson and how he was a predator, they're going to lose so many subscribers. Their sales is going to go down tremendously. Due to this new Michael Jackson biopic that his nephew just played in, Jafar Jackson, it has reopened up Michael Jackson's legacy all over again. This man has been gone since 2009. And his legacy and his estate still lives on. I have an 8-year-old daughter that has an obsession with Michael Jackson, that wants to watch the Michael Jackson movie, that listens to all Michael Jackson music. And I always ask her, this is not even my era. I was born 2002. You were born 2018. How do you know about Michael Jackson? That's how big of an artist he was. That's how big of an impact he had on people, that his legacy would never die. The movie just made the new generation want to know who Michael Jackson was. Who was he really behind those allegations that was behind him? And where did the foundation of Michael Jackson start from? People want to know what makes him a great artist. So for them to put this documentary out, I feel like Michael Jackson's estate is going to sue the fuck out of them, for one, and then their sales is going to go down tremendously because the people do not play about Michael Jackson at all.
And another thing, Netflix. Why are we doing this? You didn't got Catherine Jackson's fucking publicist, because I know her old ass didn't write this, but it's very well written if she did. Why are we doing a documentary featuring the child charges that Michael Jackson went through back in the day? All of those counts that she had to relist on her Instagram, posting all not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, lesser offense, not guilty, not guilty, lesser offense, not guilty, not guilty. Which she shouldn't even have to do, because this happened in 2005 when he was acquitted? 20 years ago? Just because that movie came out, y'all had to get a back foot out of something, so y'all decided to motherfucking go back to this shit. Just because motherfuckers wanted that part in the movie did not mean we wanted y'all to do a documentary. We already know what happened. There's so many documentaries. And then for 60 Minutes to have these motherfuckers back on TV redoing all of those allegations, then woke Miss Catherine up. Miss Catherine said she's not going to have it. Well, Miss Catherine Jackson said that she's calling for the boycott of Netflix and any of these companies that are doing this bullshit. She like, why are we talking about shit that he was already acquitted of? And then she even brought up, y'all ain't even put this much energy into Epstein. Where's the Epstein motherfucking documentary? Yeah, we had one for him, but we talking about the whole picture. We had that little one on Netflix in 2020, 2019, maybe 2021. We need the whole picture now. We need Donald Trump in there. We need everybody in there. We even need Jay-Z. Sorry. Y'all can even clear up the rumors of people who was on the list that y'all claim was just there, but they didn't do nothing. That's the type of documentary we're looking for. Another Michael Jackson documentary. I'm sorry, I love Netflix, but I might have to join Catherine Jackson on this one. Why are we doing this? Why do y'all continue to attack him? He's already dead. Why do y'all continue to attack him? He's already been proved innocent. If I can't attack Diddy, y'all telling me Diddy, it's not a RICO. You can't get a RICO for a FRICO. Well, if I can't attack Diddy and still believe that all the things that they said he did, that he actually did, why in the fuck do y'all get to sit here and continue to attack this man for 20 years and he already did? I honestly rather an update on where the fuck what's going on in R. Kelly life. Can y'all get an interview with him? That's a live child predator. I don't want to see this. And for y'all who wants to see this, does anybody want to see this? Comment down below if you ready to see another documentary with these people lying. What new information do you think that you're going to have that's going to make the general public believe this shit? And if any of you motherfuckers believe that shit that comes on this documentary, don't follow me. Don't do it. Should be able to change your motherfucking mind now. I'm with Catherine Jackson. We need to call a boycott for Netflix and 60 Minutes for this bullshit. What she call it? A mockumentary. This is some bullshit.
And Netflix, I will find a way to conjure up the spirit of Joe Jackson to haunt y'all for the rest of y'all lives if y'all was to drop that documentary. I'm not even playing, okay? I will find a way to make Joe Jackson appear in y'all dreams every single night. Y'all will never know a day of peace. If you didn't know that Netflix is supposed to be dropping this documentary about the Michael Jackson trial, not only is it disrespectful because he was found not guilty, but the timing is weird, okay? We just got back from the movie theaters, okay? You had people dressing up with their red Thriller coats on, and you decide now is the time to drop a documentary of child. Listen, Netflix, if you drop it, I'm dropping y'all. And you know what? Y'all prices is a little bit too high anyway. And listen, ever since they started adding ads, I always looked at them sideways. But anyways, if y'all drop that documentary, you're gonna be seeing Joe Jackson. I'ma make
Now, I know Michael said don't stop till you get enough, but that's enough. I'm tired of this crap. We don't need this. And then the way they're trying to set it up and say, like, decide for yourself. There's facts. You can check yourself. I mean, I guess they're just trying to do this for money because of what's going on. You know, the Michael movie is huge right now, so they're trying to cash out on it. They know people want to look into this instead of doing your own research. We all have phones. If you're watching this right now, you're on a device and you can use your device to look up the facts and the truth. You don't need Netflix to figure this out because a lot of the times shows like this, they create a bias based on a lot of these older Michael Jackson stuff that has come out prior to this. They haven't been nice. So it kind of leaves you to believe what they want you to believe because they paint a narrative. They paint a picture instead of you actually just Googling it yourself and looking into it. It's so simple. I've done research for a very, very long time. You guys don't even know. I've read the court documents, the transcripts. I've listened to them on YouTube. It's been vindicated multiple times on all counts. Those things just don't happen if it's not true. I mean, look at R. Kelly, for God's sake. And then it's stuff like this that make the public criticize and scrutinize you for being a Michael Jackson fan. Let his legacy live on in what he has worked so hard to create. I would be surprised if at the end of this, they show the proof and the facts and say that he was vindicated on all counts, proven not guilty. Then I'll be like, all right, but based off of what's happened in the past, I don't have much faith in this. I really don't. All I have to say is do your research, use your context clues, have common sense. And if you don't have no sense, get some sense. Don't fall for the okie doke. What I'm seeing is that it's going to be based on two sides. And it says who's interviewed in the documentary. The series features new interviews with participants involved in the trial, including jurors, as well as media figures who were inside the courtroom and observed the case unfold firsthand. Aim was to take the audience inside the proceedings and only speak to eyewitnesses who played a part in those events, the filmmakers say. If it's gonna show like his actual vindication, like they're gonna do him justice and show like, okay, he didn't do this and here's why, then I'd be like, okay, show the facts, stop the lies, and dead this. After I spoil bad, this thing here is done.
So they should better respect themselves, or what is coming for them, they will literally not understand. And this is how they use their own hands to destroy their business. This is how they use their own hands to crumble their business. Maybe you think you have fame, you think you have standard, you think you have this, you think you have that, until black people visit you and boycott you. They should remember what happened to Disneyland, where a lot of black people are canceling Disneyland, where a lot of black people are saying we are no longer going to Disneyland. So if they don't want to take that, they are definitely going to see what is also coming for them. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section. Credits belong to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in today's episode. I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you, liking, commenting, sharing, dropping super thanks, and also joining my membership. I do not take you guys for granted. You guys are absolutely the best. And yes, with that being said, with no further ado, I do like I always say in my videos, I'm going to be saying bye, and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you guys. Mwah.
I think the Michael movie has finally made Gen Z realize that their era of music sucks. What is the greatest era of music? One could argue the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, even the 2010s. But we are 6 years into the 2020s, and I doubt we will look back at this era and say, wow, that was a great time for music. Now, there are bright spots like Beyonce's 3-act project, Bruno Mars, Ariana Grande, even Charlie XCX, Billie Eilish. I'll throw Doja in there too. But what Gen Z and Gen Alpha is missing is competition. In the era of the 50s and 60s, you had Motown, The Temptations, The Supremes, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, The Four Tops. And outside of that, you had James Brown, Jackie Wilson. I'll even throw Elvis in there. In the 70s, the era of disco, Donna Summers, The Bee Gees, Kool and the Gang, ABBA, The Jacksons. The 80s was a wild time. I think it is in the debate of the greatest era of music. You had Michael Jackson, Prince, Lionel Richie, Stevie Wonder, Cyndi Lauper, Whitney Houston, Luther Vandross. I really could go on and on in the 80s. I mean, just look at We Are the World. Look at all the artists that got together for that one night of music. Not to mention, also in the 80s, all of the rock bands. Queen, the Rolling Stones, Aerosmith, Guns N' Roses, AC/DC, Motley Crue, Def Leppard. Also, the British Invasion. You had Wham, Duran Duran, Culture Club. That's just the 80s. Let's get out of the 80s. Let's go into the 90s, the golden age of pop music. Janet Jackson, Mariah Carey, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, TLC, Destiny's Child, Boyz II Men, Backstreet Boys, and then you get into the hip-hop era of the 90s, Tupac, Biggie, Snoop Dogg, Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, and then we get into the early 2000s and the 2010s. Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Usher, Justin Timberlake, Katy Perry, Kanye West, Jay-Z, Bruno Mars, Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, and I'm not even counting the emo scene, the emo bands in the early 2000s. What do all of these eras have in common? Competition. Every single artist that I mentioned in all of these eras weren't making mediocre music. They were making great music. What made Michael Jackson so great in the era of the 80s, he was able to stand out amongst giants, musical giants. Same with Beyonce in the late 90s into the early 2000s. She was able to stand out amongst mega pop giants. In today's era, the 2020s, you can have a masterpiece like Beyonce's Act 3 come out, but what is it competing against? That's what it's competing against? I really don't. I'm sure somebody more qualified than me, like in the music genre, can explain to me why in the music scene everything just sounds so generic and so mediocre. I don't understand what's going on, why artists aren't being pushed to make music that matters. I mean, even Drake at one point made great music, and now...
Ironic because the Iceman was a nice man, now I'm cold.
he is making mediocre music to fit with the times. I don't understand. Maybe it's because this generation, I'm not sure, they reward mediocrity. They reward things like that. And so that's why things like that get pushed. That's my only explanation. Because I don't understand.
So Netflix just announced that they're releasing a 3-part docuseries titled Michael Jackson: The Verdict. Okay, and according to them, the docuseries will shine light on the allegations, the trial, the verdict, and the story of it all. And apparently, it's going to be told, in their words, by quote-unquote key players from the trial. Okay. All I have to say is that the timing of it all is so extremely inappropriate / convenient. Because for years, the media has consistently bashed Michael Jackson for anything and everything. And now, once the realities of the struggles he had faced in his life and the misinterpretations of who he was at his core is finally being understood, here comes the media again, wanting to paint him in a poorly lit light. I'm not having it. Netflix, if this story is not told in the most analytical and factual way possible, where there's no sort of opinion or bias behind these stories, you're done. You're absolutely done. Because how are you going to say it's going to be told by key players in the trial when the number one key player isn't alive anymore to share his narrative? That's already weird to me. That's already weird to me, because why are you having other people tell someone else's story? And then also, if there's, I'm genuinely petrified at the fact that they're just using this as a cash grab. And it's so beyond inappropriate. It's just like, let this man rest. He has struggled and suffered for his entire life. And the one time he's finally getting half of the flowers he deserves, there it goes again. The storm begins. So I just really, we know the facts, right? We, real Michael Jackson fans, know the facts. They found nothing on him. Nothing. So if this docuseries says anything else, you're done. Everyone cancel your Netflix subscriptions. I'm not playing.
Netflix. What the fuck is this? What in the entire fuck is this? Michael Jackson, The Verdict? Are y'all for real? Are y'all fucking for real? Y'all know damn well that Michael is innocent on all counts. He's been proven innocent multiple fucking times, and they didn't find shit. They found nothing in his house. There is not a piece of evidence that said that Michael Jackson did that. Y'all know that. Macaulay Culkin knows that. Everybody knows that he is innocent. I know why y'all doing this. The only reason that y'all are doing this is because the Michael Jackson movie is doing numbers. That's it. And not to mention, y'all are going to release this the same month of his passing. The same exact month. This is going to be released on June 3rd. Keep in mind, Michael passed away on the 25th. So again, the same month. But either way, y'all doing this shit out of spite. That's a damn shame. That is ridiculous. Fuck out of here.
So as a collective, we have all decided that we are not supporting that Michael Jackson documentary that is coming out on Netflix. But I would actually like to propose to all other streaming platforms, Hulu, HBO Max, Peacock, Paramount Plus, Tubi, all of y'all come to the front because I have a proposal. I think that this would be a great time to have a Michael Jackson documentary that actually celebrates the life and legacy of Michael Jackson. Not a documentary that talks about the essay allegations that have been debunked. We need a documentary that actually takes us through Michael Jackson's life. With the success of the Michael movie and us pointing out, those of us who know Michael Jackson's story, that there are key points that were left out, this is a great opportunity for a documentary to be released actually talking about his life, his work, and his legacy. I would like to see that happen. So, all other streaming platforms, this is your time to shine. Everybody, as a collective, is very upset about this documentary because Michael Jackson has been gone for over 10 years now. And we are still talking about allegations that have been debunked that are not true. And we are still, well, we are not, but the media still wants to hyperfixate on allegations that have been debunked. Let's actually make a documentary that celebrates his life and the legacy that he's built. The fact that Michael Jackson is still topping the charts in the year of 2026 and he transitioned in 2009 shows his impact. And it shows that people are still interested and invested in his life. I'm counting on y'all. I want a documentary, and I think that we all do. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
People are calling Netflix customer support and threatening to cancel their Netflix subscription if they don't cancel the release of the Michael Jackson documentary.
Y'all putting a documentary out about Michael Jackson, and if y'all do that, I'm going to cancel my Netflix right now. I swear to God.
So for those of you that don't know, on June 3rd, a Michael Jackson documentary is going to come out, and really all it's going to be doing is talking about things that we've already visited, things from his trial, and accusations that were brought upon Michael and his family, and people are upset to hear that they won't drop it and that Netflix is dropping an entire documentary trying to make Michael Jackson look bad yet again. He was already proven innocent, and so people want to just move on. Also because they feel like there's more important files, if you know what I mean, that people have done way worse things than Michael was ever accused of who are walking around scot-free right now. And people don't feel like it's right that those people are being completely overlooked and the spotlight is still on Michael Jackson. But let me know if you're upset with Netflix and if you plan on canceling your Netflix before June 3rd.
Look, I don't know if y'all seen it, but Netflix June 3rd is attempting to drop this Michael Jackson documentary about his court cases and trying to slander him again, but we ain't got no Epstein Files documentary. It's our time to shine. We as a collective got to get on top of Netflix head. If they drop this documentary, we got to be 10 toes about it. Cancel them subscriptions. Period, point blank. Everybody canceling Netflix subscription. Period. I don't care. We got to put a petition together. We not tolerating no more Michael Jackson slander going forward. Let that man rest in peace. I'm finna add Netflix. I need all y'all to add Netflix because Netflix got us messed up. The black community, black collective, we wasn't the millennial collective, the Gen Z collective. We weren't here to defend Michael. But we here now. Y'all not finna put no documentary out about him. I will cancel my Netflix indefinitely, literally. Go make a documentary about Epstein. How about that?
A lot of people around the world are currently canceling their Netflix subscriptions because of the new Michael documentary series that Netflix wants to release. They called it The Verdict or some nonsense. You understand? So people are so angry that, okay, because Michael biopic is currently doing very, very well at the cinemas, and, you know, more people are getting to know that Michael was actually acquitted, because a lot of people don't actually know. A lot of people didn't even know that he won all his cases in court. As a matter of fact, it was cleared twice. A lot of people didn't know this information. So now that more people are getting to know about it, and his biopic is actually doing well at the cinema, Netflix now came together with his false accuser, some of his fault, because I didn't really settle down to watch the trailer. But I know some of the people that defamed Michael, that Michael sued to court and won the defamation case against them, are part of this docu-series, and Netflix now wants to bring it out. So people are canceling their subscriptions like Netflix. Are you people mad or something? What nonsense.
Well, this backfired on Netflix. Now, for those who don't know already, Netflix is releasing a 3-part docu-series called Michael Jackson: The Verdict. And what perfect timing from Netflix to release this docu-series when Michael Jackson's popularity is on an all-time high right now in the box office and Billboard charts. Now, this 3-part docu-series is going to go into a deep dive into Michael's trial in 2003. And spoilers ahead, he was found not guilty. Now, apparently, this docu-series is non-biased, but when they released the first trailer, it really did seem like they're trying to drag Michael Jackson's name through the mud all over again, and fans are tired of it. So a lot of the fans decided to call Netflix and to let them know they will be canceling their subscription if they release this docu-series. And not just only that, they also have a petition to stop this docu-series, and we already have over 130,000 people on this petition. And let's be honest, the fans are tired of this Michael Jackson witch hunt, okay? But let me know in the comment section, will you be canceling your Netflix if they show this docuseries on their platform? And if you want to be heard, make sure you sign the petition.
And Netflix, since y'all want to hop on the Michael Jackson hate train after the biopic, y'all want to be messy and letting these folks pay y'all for this shenanigans and to continue this slander, we gonna cancel y'all membership. Stop playing, because y'all already been going up anyways. So what we all need to do, cancel Netflix right now until they take that shit down. And I'm so serious. Everybody stand on business. Cancel that shit right now. Because first off, Tubi got better shit and free anyway.
I need to file a complaint.
What happened?
Because I'm just going down y'all thing, and y'all putting a documentary out about Michael Jackson, and if y'all do that, I'm gonna cancel my Netflix right now. I swear to God, I don't play about Michael Jackson. So as soon as you do knock that, you need to tell your boss or whoever you work for, put this complaint in, because everybody in this world, if you go on TikTok, if you go on Instagram, y'all drop that documentary June 3rd, and it's bad stuff about Michael Jackson, we all gonna boycott Netflix, and we gonna make sure nobody has a job. So this affects you too. So while you're on the other call being a customer service, you won't have a job because of thousands and millions and billions of people in this world that loves Michael Jackson, and y'all trying to paint him out to be a bad person. He already was innocent, found innocent in that. Y'all still want to put that shit out trying to make some fucking money. I'm going to tell them right now, you better write their ass right now. You're going to lose your job. Because I'm telling you, I'm going to cancel this Netflix. I own 4 accounts of Netflix. My family owns 16, and I'm going to go at it. I'm going to grab everybody's goddamn phone, and I'm going to cancel everybody's shit that I know. They got Netflix. Y'all ain't going to get no goddamn money no more. Because drop that Netflix Michael Jackson shit if y'all want to. Y'all better say y'all throw that shit in the trash. I don't care about how much money y'all invested on that shit. Hello?
Okay, understand that one, sir. Can you tell me first what is your email so that I can check it here?
Crosby's Helping Hand. I'll definitely give you mine. You can cancel mine right now if you want to. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Netflix, they do that. Crosby, CROSBYSBYSHELPINGHAND@gmail.com. You can look it up. My name is Lazarus. LARZARUS. Last name Crosby, CROSBY. Yep, go look it up.
So please calm, sir. Please calm down, sir.
Nah, don't tell me to calm down and they doing some shit like that. CROSBYSHELPINGHAND@gmail.com. Go to work about this. Yeah, check it out.
Because I cannot find your Netflix account.
Yeah, that's a lie.
And what is your phone number, sir?
I'm on it right now. How you can't find my Netflix account? I'm on it right now. I'm literally looking at my email right now. You want me to repeat it?
Yes, and can you repeat it slowly for me, sir?
Okay. C as in cat, R as in Robert, O as in octopus, S as in Sam, B as in boy, Y as in yellow, S as in Sam, H as in Henry, E as in elephant, L as in Larry, P as in Peter, I as in ice, N as in Nancy, G as in girl, H as in Henry, A as in apple, N as in nigga, D as in dog, at gmail.com.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much for that one, sir.
Yeah.
So I will document your feedback, sir, with regarding the Michael Jackson documentary.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not playing. I'm not. The world not playing. If y'all drop that shit, y'all ain't gonna have no job. I'm telling you, you better tell your boss, right?
Yes, sir. What I will be doing here to help you, sir, is I will be documenting your feedback with regarding the Michael Jackson documentary that will be releasing this June.
June 3rd. You better not come out June 3rd. They better not come out. They better scrap it. They better apologize. Go on TikTok and type in Michael Jackson documentary. You see all the reviews. You better drop it. Don't drop it. Everybody pissed off. You better not drop it. All you gotta do is go look at social media. They're gonna be pissed off. You're gonna lose a lot of money that on June 3rd. June 3rd gonna lose a lot of money. Then y'all gonna be going from whatever y'all going to. Y'all gonna bring y'all price down, try to get people to get it for $1 and free for a month and all that. We ain't gonna care about that because we big diehard Michael Jackson fans. I was Michael Jackson on the day he dropped his movie. His movie came out. I almost killed myself because Michael Jackson died. And you think I'm gonna let y'all play with him like that? Nah. I feel like I'm a Jackson. I'm not playing. I ain't playing. I ain't bullshitting.
I understand that one, sir.
I ain't bullshitting.
That's why I am documenting your feedback with regarding the Michael Jackson documentary that will be releasing on June 3rd. So that after this call, sir, I will be forwarding your Netflix account and your feedback to our technical research team in order for them to hear your feedback.
Yep.
One moment.
Yep.
I'm just documenting it here so that I can gather all the information that you've provided to me. One moment, sir.
Sitting here looking at my Michael Jackson cue. Y'all about to try to drop some stuff on Michael Jackson. I wish y'all would. I wish you would. Boy. Looking down for Michael Jackson. If you drop it, we cancel it. There's no doubt. I am canceling.
I have successfully documented your feedback with regarding the Michael Jackson documentary.
You won't have a job in this game.
And then, you wanted the Michael Jackson documentary to be stopped releasing?
Yes.
And if, just to confirm, sir, if I got it correctly, if Netflix didn't stop releasing the Michael Jackson documentary, you will be canceling your Netflix membership.
Yeah,
correct?
I'm gonna cancel. My mama gonna cancel. My grandma gonna cancel. Shit, hell, the dog gonna cancel. Y'all ain't gonna. Everybody gonna cancel. Y'all ain't gonna have no goddamn job. I'm telling you. Everybody gonna cancel. Netflix gonna drop. Hello. It ain't just me. It's a lot of people saying it. Go look on. You got a phone. When you get done off this call, go on Netflix. Go on TikTok.com. On TikTok, get one of your kids' phones or whatever. Go on TikTok or something. Don't be a predator. Go on TikTok and go on there and look at Michael Jackson documentary Netflix. And you're gonna see a lot of people putting bad reviews. Everybody saying no. Everybody telling y'all don't do it. So just don't do it. Just don't do it because y'all gonna lose a lot of money. And then whoever own it and y'all work for Netflix, we're just gonna beat y'all ass.
There you go, sir. I have already successfully documented your feedback, sir, with regarding the Michael Jackson documentary that will be releasing on June 3rd. And I can guarantee you, sir, after this call, I will be forwarding your feedback to our technical research team in order for them to review your feedback. And I can guarantee you, sir, I will be tagging this one as a priority so that your feedback with regarding the release date of it will be reviewed here on our end.
Okay, thank you.
You're always welcome, sir. So is there anything else that I can check for you?
No. Are you a Michael Jackson fan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you should know how I feel.
love
You should feel the same way.
Thrillers. Yeah.
Yeah, you should feel the same way. And you're okay. Okay, thank you. That's it.
You're always welcome, sir, and I hope you did not take this against me, sir.
No, not against you. Not against you. I'm not against you, but next to Netflix, the owner. So I know the closest way to hear my voice is through you guys. So if you guys go tell them, hey, even me, hey, I work for you guys, but I don't think you guys should redo that, and then they'll be all right. They can probably pull it back and say we cancel and scrap it. Just scrap the shit. Scrap it to save. Think about the money. Think about the money. It's not worth it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Netflix is the owner and gonna go bankruptcy.
I really understand your feedback, sir, and I can guarantee you, sir, I will be tagging this one as a priority so that our technical research team can receive your feedback and do corrective action.
Okay, thank you.
This one, okay?
Thank you.
You're always welcome, sir. So is there anything else that I can help you before we end this call?
No, that's it. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Welcome. And I will now be ending this call as well, sir. And again, I hope you did not take this against me.
No.
And despite of what happened, sir, I hope I was still able to provide
I love everybody. Don't worry about it. No, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you for staying on.
So apparently Netflix is losing subscribers, and there's a petition going around to have the Michael Jackson Verdict docuseries pulled from the streaming app. Just lock in for a second because this shit is about to get messy. So as we know, a few days ago, it was announced that there will be a 3-part docuseries coming out on Netflix in June called Michael Jackson, The Verdict. The goal of this documentary is to discuss his 2005 trial by giving us more of an inside look at the courtroom and exactly what happened. And it's going to give us an opportunity to hear from certain members of the jury so we can see how they came to the point of his acquittal. Now, the two main questions about this docuseries have been, is this documentary going to help us learn more about Michael Jackson's innocence, or is this yet another hit piece to make people question whether he was actually innocent or not? Now, the way it's being presented to us is supposedly going to be about his innocence, but the more you look into it, the fishier this thing gets. And it mainly has to do with the people behind the docuseries. For example, one of the producers is Anya Cooper, and Anya Cooper worked alongside Dan Reed, and Dan Reed just so happens to be one of the producers of the infamous Leaving Neverland. Now, according to my research, it does say that Anya Cooper technically didn't work on Leaving Neverland with Dan, but the fact that she was associated with Dan when that documentary came out and now she's producing this one just seems a little fishy. But don't stop there, because another producer of The Verdict is James Goldston, and James Goldston just so happens to be one of the producers of the Living with Michael Jackson documentary. You know, the one that was made by Martin Bashir that was completely taken out of context and purposely manipulated to make Michael Jackson seem like a terrible person, aka the documentary that spawned the 2005 trial. Yeah, he's producing this one as well. So you're telling me that two of the people that are producing The Verdict were associated with people who made Leaving Neverland and also produced one of the biggest hit pieces against Michael Jackson? And you expect me to believe that this documentary is rooted in truth? Yeah. Hard pass. I myself have already signed the petition earlier today, and it currently has well over 100,000 signatures. Now, is this petition actually going to work? I don't know, but the best thing that we can do is at least do our part. But yeah, bro, I don't know, man. I'm not really feeling this, bro. So I'll definitely check it out, but I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on the information given. However, if we can prevent this thing from coming out at all, I would definitely prefer that. I was not kidding when I said that people are canceling their Netflix subscriptions. So yeah, this is not going to be a good look for Netflix, bro. But yeah, man, I'll continue to do some more research about this documentary and update you guys as much as I can. But as of right now, it's looking pretty bad. So y'all hit me up in the comments and tell me how you feel about all of this. Please stay tuned for more updates, because I'll definitely have them coming to you.
I'm not only going to cancel Netflix as well, I am literally going to tell my friends, my family members to also cancel Netflix. Because I'm beginning to see that, you see this Netflix, they are very, very ungrateful. Yeah. If they're not very ungrateful, tell me one reason why they need to start this thing called documentary. Anything that will paint black people, anything that will make black people look bad, these people are in for it. There are a lot of things that they were supposed to be promoting. For crying out loud, this guy is the star of hip hop. This guy is the star of music. Like, literally, a lot of people that are singing right now, if they come down to listen to Michael Jackson's song, sorry, it's going to be, we are flopping. We are not even doing anything on their side, right? So seeing that these people can literally come up with such documentaries knowing fully well that Michael Jackson was literally found not guilty on all counts, and they still want to bring out the nonsense, the bandits, blah, 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 that they literally tagged it as, is quite alarming. And this is why the world keeps seeing us black people as something else, because anybody can just wake up anytime, cook up something, put it out there, paint it the way he or she feels, and boom, the world can fly with it. And I can tell you for a whole fact that Netflix are not just doing this thing because they just want to put out a documentary here. They are doing it because they want to cash out. They need money. Because right now that Michael Jackson, this thing is selling up to 700 and something million views. So they want to use that opportunity since he's trending, and because that is what they do. That is what they do. Since he is trending now, let's use an opportunity to put a documentary about him. But that is definitely going to be the beginning of their failure. Not only the beginning of their failure, the kind of sales they are going to be losing, they will literally not believe their own eyes. So I also dare them, I dare Netflix to put up that documentary, The Bandits, because a lot of you guys will think that black people money don't matter to you people. But imagine the amount of black people that are going to cancel. The for the karma, the pains is literally not going to be small as a lot of you think. It's very bad. It's not making sense. That's just the honest truth. Why can't you just leave this guy to keep resting in peace? Why trying to drag his name into the mud, knowing fully well that he was found not guilty? He was shot not guilty. Not like there was a lot of research that went on the ground and then they tried to cover him up. They do not cover black people up. They don't cover black people up. If Michael Jackson was found guilty, they would have said he was found guilty. They will not cover him up. There is no amount of money he have that will cover him up. Because yes, his color, his skin color as a black person tells a whole lot. But still, you people choose and decided that you people want to put out the documentary out of nowhere, out of the blues, and you have scheduled it to be on June 3rd. Anyways, we are waiting. We keep our fingers crossed. Because the moment I see that, I'm also going to be joining my black family to cancel. Like, we are going to be canceling massively. Massively. That a lot of them will sit down and realize something.